From the campus of Yale University, this is Business Talk with Jim Campbell, syndicating across the country on the Business Talk Radio Network and coming to you from our flagship stations, Yale Radio, WYBC.com, and 1490 AM WGCH, Greenwich, Connecticut. All talk and all business, 60 minutes of radio with leading figures from the world of business along with the business of politics and sports. The criminal indictment of SAC Capital. Have the feds finally found a way to get billionaire SAC hedge fund manager Stephen A. Cohen? We'll ask the business and financial assistant editor of the New York Times, Gretchen Morgenson, a senior correspondent for Fox Business Network, Charles Gasparino, leading author of books on Wall Street, including The Fall of Bear Stearns and Goldman Sachs, William Cohen, and the author of the recent Fall of the Galleon hedge fund about Raj Rajaratnam being caught and convicted of insider trading. Anita Raghavan calling in from India. The feds move in on insider trading on Wall Street, a powerhouse lineup for you today on Business Talk.
He's taking on Wall Street and Washington from the Radical Center. Business Talk with Jim Campbell.
Bill Cohen, contributing editor of Vanity Fair, Fortune, and Bloomberg, and the author of some of the top books on Wall Street, including the definitive account of the fall of Bear Stearns, House of Cards, and also written the most recent comprehensive history on Goldman Sachs, aptly titled Money and Power. And he himself was an investment banker with J.P. Morgan. On the insider trading and on the financial crash of '08, the big firms of Wall Street have not really been held accountable, even though the Senate Permanent Subcommittee or the Lehman Bankruptcy Examiner, all kinds of criminal behavior. Something that you wrote, business model, encouraged bankers and traders to take asynchronous risk with other people's money, and by the time things went wrong, billions of bonus dollars paid out, and no effort should be made to hold anyone accountable. What do you think about all this?
I think it's a travesty of justice. I think it's outrageous. I think that for these bankers who obviously were rewarded to take these risks with other people's money, got their bonuses, and then have no accountability whatsoever. And I'm not talking about the Fab Torres of the world, who is merely a foot soldier in the Wall Street Army. I'm talking about the people at the top of these firms who designed these products, who marketed these products, who underwrote these products, who decide who gets paid, who gets promoted, decide how much they get paid. I mean, these are the people that need to be held accountable, and there just seems to be zero effort whatsoever. And then you see Robert Khuzami, whose job it is at the SEC, theoretically, to be the chief enforcement officer. He leaves and now has a $5 million a year at Kirkland, a job at Kirkland and Ellis. The revolving door is alive and well. It's so obvious to me why there's been no accountability, no prosecution, because all these people who are in the jobs to prosecute these people, their whole goal is to get out and use their government experience to get a $5 million a year job. It's outrageous. It's exasperating. I'm beyond sickened about it, and it just seems like now the statute of limitations is going to run, and there'll be no accountability whatsoever. He's
been called a Charlie Rose on radio, a unique blend of business, politics, and sports, as only Jim can present it. Business Talk with Jim Campbell.